We are. We are present. We exist. It's the moment. The moment is nigh. The nigh is all up. All right. All right. All right. So let me find my Facebook link. Put it in the old Facebook link. Do 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 do. Mute this site lest it double play. La 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 la. Welcome to live from the Lair. Live from the Lair with a special guest, Carole Wise. Do you have what's your Instagram handle? Do you have one?
It's the same.
Carole Wise Music.
I don't know.
I'm asking you on the air. This is terrible of me.
Oh my god! All I know is this: if you go to my website, there's the Instagram thing, and you can touch it.
That's wise. You know what? I'm going to grab it there. If only I could go to CaroleWiseMusic.com and learn everything I could possibly want to know about you. Let's click that Instagram link. Yep, Carole Wise Music. Man, I remember when I was doing all of these sessions, like, what should you learn as a musician? What are the business tips? Blah, 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 that I did for Songwriters Association of Washington. And one of the first things was, like, try to make sure everything is the same. Iliami.com, Iliami at Instagram, Iliami at the thing, and the one to buy. So Carole Wise Music, everything's Carole Wise Music. Oh, it's just genius. It's perfect. Perfect, I say.
Yeah, I do that just I want it to be easy for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to think about it.
We have Carrie, our Twitch moderator, is out there. Hello, Carrie. We have Michael Field.
Is she feeling better
looking
yet?
forward to hearing Carole Wise.
Michael, can I?
Yeah.
Hi, Michael. Thank you for joining in, my friend. Look what you started, Michael.
Did he start
Is this his fault?
And you can help us out. Click the share button,
the
and
share
you can help us get our songs out to even more people,
Yes.
which is good.
Oh no.
What no?
Carrie has the
COVID, yeah, I
COVID
know,
again.
I know.
Oh.
She's the winner, though. I feel like she's had it the most.
Okay. Okay, no Guinness World Records on this one, folks.
Hello, Tracy and Eric.
Is that the fine Eric James
It
Janowski
is of the Grand Ohio region.
of Christmas winning fame?
He has
'Cause
like
he
the
kinda does
Halloween
Christmas
Christmas. Yeah.
Just making noise, because it's what I do.
Hello, Susan in Illinois.
Susan and Carole would get along
Oh yeah, yeah.
monstrously.
Hi, Susan.
They would be friends.
Yeah, if you,
Because they're two.
Carol, if you ever get out to the
educators.
St. Louis area, we gotta hook up for you. Yeah.
Recovering educators, yeah.
All right, we're just about there. I'm doing our last
That's not
sherry bits. Sherry bits.
Okay, I'm gonna
The
click.
control center here is magnificent.
I feel like at one time you had like 5 monitors. Now it's only 4. But
Are you ashamed about
yeah, no.
This is freaking plenty.
Hey, Mark. Have been seeing your posts about the new puppy. It's very exciting.
What am I doing? Hold on, it's over here. Here's. Man, Eric James Janowski comes across as impatient. That's like, how many? Is that 7 exclamation marks? He's got the exclamation madness. Ugh. Carole Wise in the house giving me guitar envy.
Maine in the house. Tropical Maine in the house.
Yes. Hello. There we all are.
Yeah, it's like all of your guitars speak my language of, would you like a little bit of growl and bass? Yes, yes, I would. Would you like a little more? Yes, yeah, I've got that too. I adore it. Holy crap.
So very happy to have our special guest Carole Wise in the house from Maine. We met Carole at NERFA this past year in it was November. It seems like a long
November.
time ago.
Yeah, it seems like a long time ago.
When
but
it
it's
was
only
winter.
2 months, right?
When it was winter. And then we,
it
came
wasn't
back.
winter up there. It was like, I was
walking around in short sleeves on the beach. Come on now.
That's right. Yep. But yeah, got along famously, and
He's gone too far.
what?
He's
Oh,
gone
Eric.
mad with power.
Eric is strong with the emojis and the exclamation points. But we appreciate that because that's how we know you're out there. So thank you. Yeah, we're going to kick it off. Go back and forth like we do.
Did you have anything else you wanted to say about the? We'll get to it.
Yeah, we got time. Chat.
This space is getting smaller now. In an instant, inward goes the frame. Short chair will be proud of this compression of his equation. As we tighten up our grip, as we tighten up our eyes, as we tighten up our belts, this space is buckling all the while. It's a hairline at the corner. It's forming into a fracture. She's already cursing and I'm just looking up. This space is getting smaller now. I know you know that I had dreamed of something bigger. For all these dreams and all the wows and all the songs and all the miles, this dream will lose some inches, 16 miles an hour, and fracture stresses structure. The cylinders are trembling. It's something stealing hungry and it's coming through the hood. And I don't think it's known how a car is like a gun, but exploding gets you nowhere. See, it's all in the control. Halfway out it falls back in, and I am falling in again. Yes, I am falling in again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, this space is resting silent now. Schwartz here will be proud, 'cause we didn't even half it. Those 6 inches held the whole, yeah. Well, they talk of hearts of stars, they don't speak of souls of suns. We'll cut it out and crush it, yeah. Yeah, the physics always wins. Space is resting silent now. Oh, Schwartz here will be proud, 'cause we didn't even half it. Those 6 inches held the whole, yeah. We talk of hearts of stars, they don't speak of souls of suns. We'll cut it out and crush it, yeah. Yeah, the physics always wins. It's a hairline at the corner where the dreams are leaking out. She's already cracking. I'm already angry. I'm just sitting looking out. It's a hairline at the corner. The dreams are leaking out. She's already cracking. I'm just sitting looking out. Wow, I just totally played the third versus the bridge there. My brain was like,
I didn't notice.
I didn't notice it at all until I got to the end. I was like, this seems awfully familiar. We've been here. Oh shit. Anywho, we're Iliami from Baltimore, Maryland. For those of you who don't know, for those of you who do know, we're still Iliami from Baltimore, Maryland. We're webcasting live from our little lair, our basement in Baltimore. And you are
Carole Wise from Brunswick, Maine.
the first person, tropical Maine, and the first person to not step down here and the first thing out of their mouth say, "Huh, it looks better. It looks bigger online." So
I know how talented you are. I just said I can't wait to see this space because it looks magnificent.
Thank you very much. Yeah. So if you do you're like, oh, you know what? I don't actually want to play any songs anymore. I'm going to pull one of these books off the wall. And we're just going to read storybooks all night. The children's books are back and to your right. Yep. Okay. And then the gaming books are to the left. Exactly. Star Wars in the center. Exactly.
Okay.
There's organization. There's
And
theoretical
we want to say hi
organization.
to Tina Ross is out there. Hello,
Tina Ross, thank you for coming in here. I know you're busy tonight, but I think it's tonight. Oh, no, we're Wednesday. We're good. Okay.
And Linda
Shabelia?
Yes.
Okay, from the West Coast. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate it, as you know. All right.
So over to you.
So,
Yeah.
listen, we're going to do some jamming, so they are going to come in at any time, play every song with me.
Oh.
Yes,
That's
of
like
course.
work.
Come on. Yes.
It is such a pleasure to have you all up in our basement. I'm not going to wax poetic about that right now, but any second now, just be aware that we're going to try to make her blush. It'll be good.
All right, so I'm gonna do. You folks know my stuff, and I just keep wanting to put that CD out there, and give all that it has given me. I just want to share that. So I'm going to start with "Long Way Home," and you guys, please come in and do your thing. Memories take me back to a long time ago, when we sang, when we laughed, sometimes shared our woes. Time to go home, and I can't let go. I take the long way home. Time stands still, and I'm right there. Watching over you. I still care. Sun sets low, and I won't let go. I take the long way home. I keep the music in my heart. You will always be a part of me. your dreams to dream. Tomorrow's yet to be. Looking deep within, claiming what you see. Though many years gone by, don't waste your time, don't ask why, just take a long way home. And don't be afraid to take a look. Your journey is an open book. Take a long way home. Nice. Love that.
Oh, it's such a great
Thank
song.
you so much.
And that's the title track from your CD, right?
It is. Long way home.
Yeah. Tell folks a little bit about that.
All right, so the long way home, of course, as we have, even for ourselves in these last, we say 3 years, but COVID feels like about 8 right about now. But there's a long way home in so many different ways. But I lost my mom and my aunt during just prior to COVID. So there was a big journey there, a lot of learning there. And so all of us, what we're doing now and coming back around for ourselves is a long way home. So I'm just, that isn't a coincidence in the universe. That is the universe saying, you know what? So anyway, so I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful, and so grateful to be here with Rob and Kristen. And I can't imagine the whole group down here, but you guys have done it. It's amazing.
We've managed to do it, but we have to put the drummer,
in the laundry.
room. Yeah. Which we were really scared about how that was going to work.
Well,
at
you could do
first. It
that
works.
service window, like
Yeah.
you just cut the hole
Yeah.
in the
I
wall.
started small. There's a small hole.
A porthole.
A little porthole where the cables go through. And maybe I'll enlarge that a little bit so I can put a periscope through. We did it, obviously we did it with webcams so we could see
Right.
each other.
Right.
But it was a little
Wow.
unnerving.
Yeah. Well, very talented in that area.
I
for
do
sure.
not generally do any sort of crowdsourcing of sound, but I always worry when my guest isn't loud enough. So I hope I didn't see who the comment was from. I hope I brought.
Oh yeah. No, it was one of.
Yeah, I think I brought her mic up enough, so we'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be good. I mean, for a given value of good.
Doogie knows. It looks so big though.
Dougie was having a Monday, a capital M Monday. And so he came over. We do this Monday night open mic, virtual open mic that we've been doing since March 2020.
Yeah. Was it like 141 or was it?
This week was 145.
Yeah, it was.
And so I think it was the week before where he was like, "Oh, I can't really do it from home, and I'm tired of doing it from the truck, and this and that." Because we live in the future, right? So he's been actually joining my freaking open mic using his phone and a mic in the truck, in his truck that he travels in.
Wow.
And that blows my mind. And so we spend the beginning of the open mic with him driving to wherever he's going. Then he sets up, plays his slot, and then he drives on, and he leaves his camera on the dash so we can watch the road. And man, road warriors like us taking the long road home, it just broke my heart / filled it to watch the highway through Dougie getting to do that. Anyways,
Wow.
we don't get to be in the same room often. He's always traveling, and we haven't been traveling very much, and it's really awful. So he came over and played my virtual open mic with me last Monday, and it was just so fun and bizarre and wonderful and off the cuff. And we played a Rage Against the Machine song because we could, and he's stuck having to sing Rage songs with us now. I think that's the plan. I wasn't gonna do this song next, but
I
talking about COVID.
think you should. Yeah.
this is a COVID song.
Yeah. This is an E minor. It
Okay.
can be a little jammy.
All right.
It's a song about surviving COVID. It's definitely sprung from that, and projecting your best self, and still surviving, I guess.
Yeah.
Dreamt I'd wed a cellist, smart and lithe and kind. She'd work her fingers to the bone for a song. We'd meet someplace mundane and go someplace exotic. And deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. The royalties, we'd run off with the nouveau rich, but ain't life a bitch? I still penny pinch, I could barely save a dime. I've been rubbing up on poverty like a cat who's flirting hungrily, but deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons don't mean anything, no. Steady go, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and no one on my arm. I dreamt there was a sickness. It took its toll upon the land. Couldn't wash our hands with our wedding bands. Chapping lips and fingertips. We stayed someplace mundane, cause any travel seemed exotic. But deep inside the dream, our lives were flawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket and nothing up my sleeve. You know how you forget all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something warm. You know how you regret all those dreams when you leave your bed. You just faintly remember to regret leaving something flawless. After I left the city, but everyone was starving. Pharaoh, they'd kill you for a song. Masked faces, lowered eyes, and lips were so exotic. We're in danger for our lives when everyone is lawless, lawless. Steady on, winter melts to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket. The seasons, they don't mean anything, no. Steady gone, full circle back to spring again. I got nothing in my pocket, and no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm. I got no one left to harm.
Very nice. Love that
I can read
rhythm
eyebrows.
part, yeah.
And my eyebrows, I'm glad that you're tuned into the other level, like the level that says what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm really good at informing people that something's going to happen.
Well, there was the one like the cat would go, "Did I just hear something?" Mm-hmm. And then there's the one that says, "No, this is the real one."
Hands are crampy.
You've been on the computer too much.
I really have. Where are you taking us? Where are you taking us?
So I'm going to take you. Oh, actually, I should take you down the river, but I think I'm going to take you up to the mountain.
You say.
And this song is called New Frontier, and it is the follow-up song, talk about kismet, to your song, which is Here's What's Happening with the COVID, and mine was What's Going to Happen Afterwards. So we kept hearing what's going to be the new norm.
Oh, wait. Does this song tell us?
Yes,
Finally, an answer.
from the mountain, from the mountain gods, from the hawk that was circling, saying it's okay, it's okay. Yeah, we have everything we need, as we know.
I want something more. Amazon will help. Oh dear.
I'll hold my mat. Fly like a bird, gather like clouds, without any words. Sing blissfully loud, to soar high above, regardless of fear, and live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. A bird's eye view, a second chance, big sky blue, a limitless dance. Here comes the midnight sun, and beckoning twilight's flight, the harvest, autumnal moon, two hearts filled with delight, welcoming solitude, arising still, you and me, we whisper our soulful dreams, deeply and truthfully, in this brand new frontier. A bird's eye view, a second chance, big sky blue, a limitless dance. Here comes the midnight sun. notice of fear. Live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier. Live an unheard of love in a brand new frontier.
I like that one muchly.
Yes, what will we make of what happens after 2020 and all
Because
of
were
that?
we really normal before that?
I mean, really, what does that mean?
Yeah, great perspective. Nice. Thank you for the
fun.
feedback, everybody.
Feedback.
I mean, not their feedback.
So many
Came in here
buttons.
without a plan.
I know.
I want to slow down.
Did you see the wheels in Rob's brain?
I did.
just turning.
I was watching the eyebrows too, but I wasn't.
Huh.
Because she was going to
Rip,
the mountain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So I had one Joni Mitchell song on the maybe list, but we're gonna play a different
Oh,
Joni.
well, that's true. Well, maybe we'll play
No.
both of them.
Yeah.
Play both.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's terrible.
The song is too late.
Is this anything like the key I usually play?
Yeah, it is.
It's coming on Christmas. They're putting up trees.
They're cutting down reindeer. Okay, let's. Okay.
It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees. They're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. But it don't snow here, yeah, it stays pretty gray. I'm gonna make a lot of money, I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. So I wish I had a river so wide I'd teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river so wide I could skate away on. And so I made my baby cry. You tried hard to help me and put me at ease. You know you love me so, and all you left me down on my knees. I wish I had a river that I could skate away on. But I'm so hard to handle, yeah, I'm selfish and I'm sad. I gone and lost the best woman that I ever had. I wish I had a river I could skate away on. So I wish I had a river so wide I'd teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river so wide I could skate away on. And so I made my baby cry. putting up reindeer and they're cutting down trees. You're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. You're cutting up those reindeer, putting them down. That's what happens when you try to play a Christmas song after Christmas. This is terrible.
Sue from Ontario says, please don't cut the reindeer.
Oh no. I'm so sorry. I would never. Cutting the reindeer sounds like some horrible metaphor. Oh yeah, it was going really good. I was on this date. Things were good. Oh, this is in like when we were gonna have matching napkins, if you know what I mean. What does that mean? And then I totally cut the reindeer. I couldn't look her in the face again. On that note, you have a cutting the reindeer song.
No, but we could bring a gift, an offering.
I think that's a good plan. I'm glad that you said you sort of liked the relaxed atmosphere and chaos that we are.
I do. It's kind of like teaching.
Yeah.
I love chaos because I can actually hear the quiet in all of that, and my kids to be creative. They love that space.
That's a rare talent.
And so people would come by, other, teachers or whatever. There's so much noise coming from Miss Wise's classroom. And I would say to the kids, what happens in 113 stays in 113, But they got a lot of work.
Classroom?
Ooh, I had that one for a long time, close to 10 years, because I asked for this. It was about the size of this room.
Wow.
And I had a lot of kids, and they go, why would you want the smallest room? I said, if we're going to learn to really be in community and be close to each other without being on top of each other, why don't we practice that? So we took all the desks out, and I put in tables, and we all learned to work side by side without getting in each other's bubble.
Nice.
I loved it, and they loved it. We painted the classroom together, like, what do we want this year for color? And I saw them go from chaos to quiet, and they chose those type of colors. And I said, I'm not going to tell them they're really doing that. It was a beautiful
That's really cool.
metamorphosis.
That's really cool.
Yeah. All right, so let's bring some guests to this. I'll play it while we're warming up. We bring gifts to this love, mutual affection. Respectful contemplation, we walk the same direction. One day at a time, one day at a time. We take time for this love, listen to each other. Taking time to be friends, but so much more as lovers. One day at a time, one day at a time. We give back all the love and the strength that brought us to this place. We bring gifts of the heart, love to embrace. strength that brought us to this place. We bring gifts of the heart for love to embrace. We bring gifts to this love. We take time for this love. We give back to this love.
I'm gonna pick apart that chord.
That's what happens when you play the tail and come to the Martin. It's like, that string's supposed to be right there. Wait a minute.
That's very fun to play. I'm sort of thinking like, oh man, I should have gone over to the bass on that, but
Yeah, switching instruments.
Oh, yeah.
Plugging different stuff.
We might have to do a remake on that.
Beatboxing later.
Absolutely. Where's Jules?
that's up.
Is he here?
Yeah, right.
Jules, where are you?
Yeah, we had a great time at open mic last night down in Tacoma Park. Carole was the featured artist, and lots of great songwriters coming out. Well, we will mention a couple times you can support the evening at paypal.me/Iliami or Venmo at Iliami, and we'll be sharing that with Carole. We'd like to, give her a little gas money to
Give
get
her
back
a lot
home
of gas
to,
money. I mean,
to
from Maine. I'm very flattered you came all this way. I know we're sort of like the elbow of the travel out to Nashville, right, or something like that.
Well, the cool thing was after the Nashville thing got set and we were talking, I thought, well, wouldn't it be nice just to come and say hi and have a chance to catch up? And then I'm seeing all of everything that you do here for this community. And Rob's like, come on down. We'll make that work. And I'm like, wow, that's a gift.
Turn right a lot later than you normally would, but yeah.
Yeah. 8 hours and 17 minutes. And it was smooth.
I'm so grateful for that. That is not a smooth drive usually.
Yeah. So the marathon yesterday, guys, was I left at 5 from Brunswick, Maine, came here, and just enough to get in, because, it seems that check-in is later and later and later.
Yeah.
Right? COVID is like
The
longer and
checkout
longer.
is
Longer.
earlier and earlier and earlier. Yes.
So I'm waiting. I'm like, okay, I can get in. So I did that, and then by the time I showered and just thought I might put my feet up for a minute, I went, geez, I got to get over there because it might take an hour to get across town. And so then we played till 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock, or whatever it was. So it was a long day.
There's a traffic deity that's smiling on you.
Yes.
The traffic deity usually uses their other orifice for us.
When I was coming here tonight, and I went, wow, I cannot believe again, I'm just missing the traffic. And then when I came across the ramp, I see all the red lights. I went,
Yep.
oh, here's Baltimore.
Yeah.
But guess
Just
what?
for a little bit.
It did not. It opened up and
Yeah.
came right through. It was less than 20 minutes from where I was.
Well, we'll give you all the good karma for 95.
I would
going back
appreciate
up
that.
because that's.
I would
usually,
appreciate that.
Jules, if you are actually asking the question, is currently hosting his open mic in Silver Spring right now.
Oh,
He took over my old El Golfo. No, tonight he's at El Gavilon.
across the street.
Yeah, yeah. And then tomorrow night he's running El Golfo. see, they never quite got along with me, and everyone had big, big dreams. The bellway grew around us, it was a big ring concrete circus, and though I had the head for it, I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. And I found charm in Baltimore, I just wish you all liked me here. Politics takes iron and a willingness to steal. The whole scene made a pass at me. I had to look but not to feel. I'm too old to be a savior by 10 years plus some change. I guess I got the heart for it, but even this town thinks I'm strange. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. I found charm in Baltimore, I just wish you all liked me here. So I've been racing off on highways, while I'm married to your streets. My fading sight, it's just a symptom. Honey, ain't you? My fading vision is my disease. I'm tired of racing off on highways. Even while I'm coming home tired to your streets, well, my fading sight, it's just a symptom. Honey, ain't you? I know it's me. I know it's me. It's me. Growing old in Baltimore ain't as romantic as it seemed. And all these kids on my lawn today have all got big dreams. But the failed trains surround us, the failed schools confound us. I guess I just don't have the rage for you anymore. And I found charm in Baltimore, an angry city of steel. I found charm in Baltimore, so I think I'm leaving here. Thanks. You were creeping in there. You were creeping in there. I love it. I am scared of voices. I really rely on everyone around me to throw voices in and harmonies and things like that because it's a mystery to me. I sometimes have it, I sometimes don't, but it scares me what's going to come out of my mouth at any given time. So I really love it when someone is brave enough to throw their voice in along in the choruses and things like that. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can we play that on Friday with Joey? I want to play that with our drummer.
Ooh, yeah.
We're playing at the American Legion in Wheaton.
Wheaton? Not Will Wheaton.
Yeah, for those of you local in the area, it'll be 4-piece with Heather and Joey. It's a good time, very casual room. Just come in, hang out. I think if you get there early enough, they're cooking a ham dinner.
Ham steak.
Ham steak.
Whatever that really means.
Ham.
Okay.
Ham.
Ham.
So yeah, that's this Friday.
Details at iliamy.com. ILYAIMY.com. Awkward silence.
Yes, the tuning, all these strings.
Yeah, Carrie, you stay right at home. We'll catch you next time. We love you though.
We should get her a hamster ball. A big Carrie hamster ball. I mean, we'd have to deflate it a little to get her through the door.
Yeah.
And then we'd reinflate it once she gets in the door and she can roll on in. I think it'd be awesome. Get mosh with Carrie and her hamster ball. Oh man, my kingdom for gigs where we play in hamster balls.
I think they have festivals like that.
I know, but I don't want to go to those festivals
No.
because it's probably filled with hipsters. But I want to have my cool friends go and play hamster ball festivals. You'd come.
As long as there are no reindeer.
Yeah.
I promise I've never harmed a reindeer.
See you, Tina. Thanks so much for tuning in.
So I'd like to offer up a song called Listen In. And it originally started out to be something that was focused on climate change without saying it, without kind of preaching about it, but about saying, geez, look at these beautiful things we have and look what's happening and how can we, what's our one thing that any of us, all of us could do to kind of help the planet heal. And of course, once COVID happened and we were all at home, the planet started to do that, right? We saw the NASA pictures saying, oh my God, there's no more smog. Yeah. And then we started back up. So wouldn't it be, I always say we should have like one day a week, we just all just stop.
Yeah.
Like, remember that a long time ago?
The spectacular strange reset that happened, was fascinating. And
It really was.
I wish I could fast forward to the post, we're really angry about the politics of it all, studies, scientific studies. I want to see how this reads in the history books in 20 or 30 years.
Yeah.
I want to know that story.
Yeah. So remember, the planet doesn't need us, but we need it. So when I was writing the song, I was watching my ladybug climb up the window, and I because what else were we doing? Talking to ourselves, writing songs, and I just said, what's happening out there in your world? What's it look like out that window? And she's like, wow. So that was kind of what kind of got this going. And then once I write a phrase down, the rest of it just found itself. So let's do this one. Listen in. And it tells us all, the first part of it is to breathe in and breathe out. We got this. But man, don't we fight that. Breathing in, breathing out. All across the land, will we vow to help her out? Do the very best we can. and icy trees dancing in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. Ladybug upon the sill, climbing higher, higher still. She looks outside her window pane. How much of her world remains? And she sees trees swaying in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. Running all around, will it help the world slow down? I think not. Will we find a gentler way? And when we finally find authentic peace of mind, I think yes, perhaps we'll understand while we learn to listen in. Everywhere I look, I connect with you. No matter where, what, or why, I can see angels fly. Yes, I see trees dancing in the wind, inviting all of us again to listen in. It's when we finally find authentic peace of mind. I think yes, we understand, we have learned to listen in. Nice.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Cool song.
Thank you.
Linda agrees. Such a beautiful song, such a beautiful sound. Thank you. You sort of have a clap to your song.
Do it.
Once upon a time, it's not really.
I could do that.
Yeah, I don't know if that's in your head.
It's not, but give me a second.
Okay, I'm gonna give Rob a sec. We might try a song that's rather new.
We don't get to say that anymore.
You know, yeah. Still, some things are still finding their way. We're slowly progressing on the recording. We had Joey over last weekend to record some more drum tracks. Music is finding its way into the world. It's just some really, really cool stuff. Things we're doing in the studio that don't happen live, which is always fun, different textures and things. So yeah, most of you are on the mailing list, but get on our email list. Carole probably has a mailing list too that she can.
Yes.
Do you have been
You
putting
can
your
go.
website?
You can
link?
go right into the website, and at the bottom of the page, join in, and that'll be great. I think I even have. You'll get a free download of a song when you sign up. Yeah,
Banzerul does.
Enables some good stuff.
they really do.
This is a 2-chord song. B minor and G.
Okay, we like
And
that.
it has a very easy chorus.
Okay, I'll listen.
See if I can.
I'll listen in.
Yeah.
Once upon a time, it all worked out. The sun was bright, the ocean was rising. More space to swim, fall right in, it'll keep you fit. The ocean's rising, hey, one last time. Lie, say it's fine. Once upon a time, you didn't have to hide, so we built a wall. The ocean's rising, brick by brick, hand over hand and fist by fist. The ocean's rising, hey, one last time. Lie, say it's fine. 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 Go to sleep, my little one, but don't dream big. Get married young, but don't have kids. Look both ways, but not ahead. There's no time to waste like your parents had. Hey, one last time. Lie, say it's fine. Hey, one last time. gets weirder and stranger every time.
I love that harmony. You added, like, I'm gonna reference. We haven't recorded really anything on this yet, but been trying to figure out different harmonies, and I think I'm gonna go back and reference that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. We would. I feel like is wood shop the right word? We would shop a lot of our pieces during the Live from the Lairs now because it just gets jammed through so many different people's craws, and there are little bits, the Jillian bass lines or horns from Seth, or I feel like there were some cool harmonies on something else that the Badgers did. Things like that, where it's just like, oh my god, and they get stuck in your head, and you're like, that was the part that was missing all along. It's like crowdsourcing. This is gonna cause a problem.
Uh-oh.
Don't mind me. Don't mind me.
Oh, what's happening?
Uh-oh.
What's
We're
happening?
melting.
Yeah, I know that's not really a climate change. I mean, it
I mean,
is.
it's about the
it's
ocean
in
rising, but
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
definitely it's the give up song.
It's-
Which I think I need to write to cope. You know, it's not necessarily saying give up. It's not necessarily saying that I have given up. I think the songs are often ways for me to work through things necessarily than
Exactly.
messages for others.
Yeah.
Which is always a little hard to distinguish, I guess, or like, is that what's the message that you're that you're passing through? We were talking earlier about our audiences being often just people who needed to hear what we said, and we were just fortunate in the fact that that's the case. Because I don't think I had ever initially gone out of my way to find a specific audience. I wanted to say what I was saying out loud, but
Exactly.
it was often just the part of like grinding through this stuff in my head and figuring how to cope.
That's right. It's our own self, or deep in there that it's like that a song that we'll do later, but it says if you can touch your inner core, you find your real self, right? You find the real you. And for me, it's like not giving up on the hard questions, not giving I'm bringing the education back into my own life. Everything, right? It's like, come on, you guys, we'll find opportunity in that, right? Now, let's not, just because it's tough, we're not going to like put it under the rug. Let's take that apart and find out that when you take it apart, it's not that hard. And so let's see what we can do with that. So I think that's, I always get a lot of satisfaction whether you pay 100 people or there's 10 people, but it's anytime one person comes up and said, I needed to be here tonight to hear that one song.
Yeah.
So whether you play to one person or 100, whatever it is. And so, I love that part.
Definitely. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for being here with us. Absolutely. I mean, I've never sat down to write a song. I go for a walk, I see something, and I just pay attention to that. I've gotten more aware of it, and I go, ooh, there's something there that's tugging at me. And usually some little phrase will come across, and I record that, and then I'll come back, and then it happens quickly.
What do you record on? What do you workshop on?
My iPad.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Woodshed, that was what
I
said
like
earlier.
writing things. I'm a writer. I like doing that. This is typing.
Yep.
I like writing. But now that I have that little memo thing on my phone or whatever, if I was to show you, if I put up how many recordings, there are probably 700
Wow. Okay.
snippets of all kinds of stuff. And then I go back and I said, if it doesn't catch me in 15 seconds, because sometimes I wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm, right, that whole thing. And I go, what was that? I forgot I even did it.
There are moments when I've given myself a note like that or something like that, and I wake up feeling like, oh my god, I can't wait to go check my notes because I was a fucking genius last night. And then you go back and you're like, oh wow, noodles in the chocolate sauce. That's just not even gonna like fight the power at all, man.
Yeah. So all of a sudden I'll get rid of 100, but the whole thing in that moment, whatever that was, and I said, if I can't bring that moment back, it's not yet. It'll come back around in another time, but
One
not
of the
right now.
things that you say this is still kind of new. I guess the song is still evolving, and I find that the ones that I can't remember are maybe not quite right yet.
Yeah.
They haven't found their home.
Yeah.
There's some word that's wrong. There's something I'm screwing up because
yes.
it hasn't found its home.
That's right. When I did that song last night, I just wrote that. And here I am going, I think I'll bring that to Baltimore. I go, are you out of your mind?
Why not?
I can't get it out of my head. I just can't get out of my head. So I said, no, I'm bringing that to Waldorf. So,
Susan Brindamore's got it.
oh my God, it's so.
Snippets. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, Suzanne. Thank you
nice
for
to have-
joining us tonight.
Yeah, Brindamore in the house. That's cool. Brindamore, I hope that you come out to my open mic sometime soon. You're right there.
Oh, absolutely. If you are even close enough to come to an open mic, come to the open mic here because being here, watching it is fantastic. Being here is 10 times that. So love the open mic.
Yeah,
The
thank you.
people are so
I think
genuine
you're
and beautiful.
So important, and I think I make a nice home at the open mics.
It's a great space. You can feel it when you walk in. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Where are you going next? Are you going to play that mandolin? I know you brought it, and then you threatened to say that you weren't going to play it, and then I figured I'd put you on the spot with the offer to say there's no pressure.
Are you willing to really noodle that with me? See, what I usually do is anything I play on that, I play on here. Because I've been working on my flat picking. And I don't mind playing it. I haven't played it for a while, but as long as we we can do
pressure.
this.
You want to play two in a row so you can come back to a guitar song after you mandolin?
After I mangle in it.
Mandolin. So we met at a showcase at NERFA specifically about not playing guitars. And I think most people were there, a lot of people were there that didn't play guitar, right? Or they definitely played another instrument.
Yeah, there were
Like,
keyboards. There's a dobro.
What's his name with
that
us?
Dobro didn't count. It's different.
Ukuleles.
Yeah.
Mike
Oh my gosh,
Agranoff
there was
playing
so many
concertina
things.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
with his wicked little giggle. Mike Agranoff is a force and a strange little man, and he's wonderful, and he does these amazing songs, and that song made me question everything about the world. And I feel like I don't think our senses of humor, I don't think he and our senses of humor overlap at all, but it would be great if something made us both laugh at the same time, because I feel like he's about 7 octaves above my laugh, and that would be kind of an amazing counterpoint. But so we met you during there, and you were like, "Oh, I'm playing a mandolin, but I swear I don't play mandolin. I'm a guitarist. I just picked this mandolin up." And you're like, "Well, fuck that noise." Here I am struggling with a ukulele, and I'm thinking, "Oh my God, I've been stripped of everything that makes me me because they took my guitar away."
Well, that was scary, and part of the whole thing. And again, saying this to kids, you have to, whatever you fear, you step into it, and all of a sudden you can find out what were you afraid of. You're going to find out, I got this. So I always challenge myself, and of all the places, I go, yeah, sure, bring that mandolin to NERFA.
Yeah.
You want to get a showcase? That'll never happen. You're going with something you have not spent time with. But for me, it was really important. And the good thing is that you happen to be doing that gig at the same time. So I'm thinking, here, not a coincidence, I say.
It was really fun, and especially because, I mean, not that everyone at NERFA knows us, but we are no longer trying to say, people aren't like, Illy what? Illy who?
Yeah.
Anymore. They know us by reputation of nothing else. But part of that reputation is like, so this guy who plays the guitar sort of like, blah, 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 blah. And so it was really cool to be in that community and be like,
Yeah.
ukulele? Of course, the beatboxing too, I guess, was fun.
Did you do that with that?
Yeah, I did.
On Heather's song.
Yeah, it was nice though because the host kept telling me to turn up because I was so shy about beatboxing at NERFA.
Yeah.
Because NERFA has opinions, and so getting into the and turning up the amp, and he's like, yeah, more. It's great.
Oh, that's super. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it's gutsy. Yeah. So I'm not going to play this song, but I do want to play this song only because it challenges me. This is my newest, not my song. I'm taking lessons from Sarah Hull and Sharon Gilchrist. Okay. And it is making me work hard because I went right to intermediate. I said, I am not going to start beginner. I am going to work my tail off. And all of a sudden I'm learning music theory. And it's the epiphany happened.
So I've got time.
So now I'm playing guitar. I'm like, my hands already know what to do. And I'm thinking, I didn't even think about that. So I'm just loving this. I'm loving this. So anyway, I'll play my first song that I wrote after I went to 3 days of fiddle camp. And a shout out to Maine Fiddle Camp. And then I just, everything I play on guitar, I try to learn a mandolin. So that's what's happening, and now I'm writing. So this is called Beyond Our Own Backyard. It's our childhood. So if you do want to play, it's in G. Where green meets blue, I recognize how the wonder and the mystery come alive. Footprints left upon sand beckon those who travel ancient land. Mountains climb, valleys cross, the dream to trek is never lost. We wander nature's esplanade. We have journeyed there beyond our own backyard. Childhood games, hide and seek, count to 10 and don't you peek. Kick the can down the road so far. Flying kites, climbing trees, favorite songs, torn up knees. It's Disney night, let's wish upon a star. There's a dinner bell, best run like hell, song we come to know so well. And don't you keep your mama waiting, remembering beyond our own backyard. And everything will be alright in the end, in the end. And if it's not alright, well, it's not yet the end. Mountains climb, valleys cross, the dream to trek is never lost. We wander and we wonder, no holds barred. We have journeyed there beyond our own backyard. Let's journey there beyond our own backyard. Ooh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you started playing and I was like, my two nemesis.
Yeah, now
I can't watch your fingers and a major key.
and I'll tell you what is hard as well is that I'm usually standing up to this, so my arm's not used to resting like. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much about technique, which is making me a better player. But so I feel like a little rocker, holding it out there because my arm should not be resting right there. So, but anyway, I'm having so much fun.
Thank you for mandolining. I figure we brought it. We plugged it in. It should get some love. Yeah.
Yeah, great tune, great tune.
Oh, jeez.
Watch out for the thing.
Watch out for the thing.
Do you want to do the song that we changed the key of?
Sure.
And we can talk about that. So we have a very exciting show coming up in February
My birthday
that
week.
soon you will be able to get tickets for. It's not up yet, but February 11th we will be playing 2 miles from our house here in Catonsville, Maryland, with our good friends Earhart, lute-led Renaissance and original music. It's just incredible. If you have not heard them, we played a little bit of the last show we did 3 years ago. We played that video last week on our live stream. So yeah, it's a co-bill, but we're each going to do a set, and then we're going to do the last set together.
It's a super group.
Yeah, the super group. And this is one of the Ilyemi songs that we do with them, and we changed the key just for Ron, who has 21 strings on his lute and did not want to play
Apparently
an
he's
A
not
flat.
in lute capos.
So we moved it up a fret, and for me, it's not just a fret; it's everything. So it's good for me to get the practice on it.
Can you type Earhart for her real quick?
Oh yes.
A to the Y to the R-E heart.
Yeah, and details are on our website. There's just no ticket link yet, but hopefully in the next few days. And there's going to be a live stream, so if you're not in the area, you
Focus will be providing the live stream. Focus is me. Spoiler alert. This works absurdly well with lute and fretless bass and whatever else it is. Oh my God. And Matthias with his spectacular.
various percussion. What you got there? Something loose?
No, I think it's just my strap's weird. It's a song for all of us when we're finally back out in the bars where you know how there's always that one guy in the back who yells, "Play a song about Frank Herbert's ecological sci-fi masterpiece, Dune." Yeah. I love to drink because I can't drink on Dune because there's no water. Get it? Ha ha. Oh God, why? I'm headed for the rocks again, silent all the way. Oh, to go my mother's way, screaming all the while. But now I know I'll take anything, any given chance. My fear is I'll take everything and leave no one left standing. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me, and I will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahaya, the ground will kill me. I'm headed for the rocks again, belittled all the way. Oh, to go my cousin's way, kill after kill after kill. But I keep my teeth to myself, I keep my weapons clean. Still you throw me to the sands for this and run my children to the ground. Oh, my queen, my wife, you won't get a piece of me, 'cause I will come for you, just as they'll come for me. My Sahaya, the ground will kill me. Damn what I won't do, and damn what I won't say to you. I won't tell you how it ends or who abandons you, just damn what they won't do to you. Bear you to the killing fields, I'll place you on the line. figure home myself, my friend, just like I have always done. And when my war was through with you, had its way as I shed my tears for the way it died, and wash my hands of you. With all my love, my life, you have what is left of me, and I will come with you. After they're done with me, my Sahia, Sahia, to heaven hold me. My Sahia, Sahia, to heaven hold me. My Sahia, Sahia.
I could like it in that key.
I know. So that was one of the first Iliami songs I've learned in A flat, which I was like, Rob, could you just play it in A? And he's like, no. And then Ron McFarlane convinced you.
What do you get when the Spice Miners are caught in a cave-in? The key of that song, A flat minor. Thank you. Oh my God, Carole's never coming back. We're gonna come back and play a song for Suzanne Brindamore after this because I'm just thinking about that. Yeah.
You want to try the view from my window that we were talking about? I love that when we just kind of like, oh, let's pick that one. I've enjoyed that so much.
We're having this little conversation,
I
it's a
love
meta
this.
conversation with just the songs.
Yes. All right, so short cape on.
Oh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot.
It does have one little in the chorus, but it's pretty right, straightforward. And you'll hear the Native American drum in here. You'll love it. I just, well, it speaks to me. It tells me, oh, I need a little bit more of that. And I go, okay, I'll do that. So this was my looking out the window. This is called View from Our Windows, and this was looking at, the Black Lives Movement. We were all looking through the TV window, looking at everything going on or in our cities out the window. The ladybug looking out the window. There's a lot of windows to look through. And even though we weren't all together and we were in lockdown, I think we were all kind of sharing the same views and having that kindred spirit moment. So this is what came from that. And always trying to find the silver lining, even though it's those rough conversations that musicians are willing to have those songs, right? All right, so it's something like this. View from the window, I can touch the sky. View from the window, you and I. View from the window, no longer need to bid farewell. View from the window, all hate dispel. View from the garden where we tilled, soul and dirt, where we can weed away all labels that harm and hurt. View from the garden, planted seed and watered well, View from the window, all hate dispel. Joining in our hearts together as one. Collaboration as we learn to grow and stand together as one. Inspiration. Ooh, la la la. Have at it. I bet. View from the window, we are one of many, dispelling hate and harm and growing love, growing love, growing in our hearts together as one. Collaboration as we learn to stand together as one. Inspiration. Ooh, la la la. View from the window. View from our garden. Dispelling hate and harm. And growing love, growing love, growing love. Ooh. Nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Great tune. And that's on your recent
Yes.
album? Yeah. Go get that. I was checking it out. Just great arrangements of just what you're hearing on guitar. Not we're not on it, but other wonderful cello and flute. Heard some flute
There's
on
a
there. Yeah.
on the listen in Irish flute, baran. Yeah, I mean, just incredible. Main musicians: Denny Bro, electric everything guitar. April Reed Cox, cello. She plays other instruments, but on this one it was cello. Mike Bird, bass. Judd Caswell played the flute. He played a little nylon guitar. And Dave Wakefield, he's a sax player, but he plays a mean harmonica. I mean,
Yeah. Great
Beyond
stuff.
words. Beyond words, really.
So yeah, Carole Wise Music. You can order the CD. She was saying she'll get
The beep.
it while she's on the
I
road.
get the beep, beep.
Go by the post office, send it out, or you can download it from the website.
Yes,
too,
yes,
so,
either or.
yeah.
Thank you.
The acoustic guitar project. This is a thing that's actually, I think, all over the world. And basically, a central luthier builds a guitar for the project, and the organizers send this guitar to a singer-songwriter. Gillian Matundin just had to go through this. Gets the guitar. You have 1 week to write a song inspired by and on this guitar, and then record that song real quick on their little Zoom H2, and then go deliver this guitar to the next
wow.
singer-songwriter.
And everybody
1 week.
signs the guitar too.
Everyone
so.
signs the guitar.
Is the guitar like regional, or it goes all over?
It's pretty regional. It's
Okay.
pretty regional.
Yeah, there's a DC one. There's a
Yeah.
Okay.
New York
There's a
one.
Belgian
So when you
one,
say
there's
one
a-
goes to deliver the
Paris.
guitar, like I'm not coming to Baltimore from Maine.
No, it'll
No,
be
probably
in
not.
your
Yeah.
In the area.
area.
Something
Yeah.
pretty
I mean,
close.
I would.
And I figured that because I play, that I would never, ever, ever be handed this guitar.
Come on.
But along comes a pandemic, and I guess I finally get my chance.
Oh yeah.
And Suzanne, I think, was organizing this.
Yeah.
Yeah. She threw the link there, and so I think right at the beginning of COVID-ish, I get asked, "Are you willing to do this? Are you interested in doing this?" And like I said, I thought they would never let me put my paws on one of these instruments. And of course, during COVID, right at the beginning of COVID, no one really knows. Is it on the surfaces? Is it on the what? Which is, oh my God, I'm gonna go meet this guitarist, and we're gonna mask up and wipe down the guitar. There's all these rules and whatnot. And I'm trying to remember who I picked up the guitar from. Oh, I dropped off the guitar with
To Patty Reese.
and I picked up
yeah.
the guitar from Janine Wilson.
Okay.
I might
yeah.
have that backwards.
No, I think you're right.
I think
you're right.
I'm not sure if either way, one way or the other. And I had been in a dry spot. This is before we started doing the song challenges at the VOM, at the virtual open mic that we were running, and I just had not been writing. So I was quite nervous to get this guitar and to accept this challenge. But yeah, we challenge ourselves, right? And it was the first time I'd played a wooden guitar in a long time. Like these beasts back here, I pick them up every once in a while, but I don't write on them. I don't think like that. And yeah, there she is. She's the DC curator.
Yeah.
Anywho, since you're in the house, I guess I'll play the song that I wrote.
Absolutely.
Thanks to you making me go grab that guitar in the middle of a pandemic and sit at home alone thinking, what have I done? There's a picture up on acousticguitarproject.com with me and Prince. I think Prince sitting on the guitar
Yep.
after I'd signed it.
Yep. And I think this is one of your best songs ever. So. Just saying.
And I didn't introduce the off time thing until after I'd written it for, I think, the second week after I recorded it for Acoustic Guitar Project. I don't think
Oh,
I
and the
introduced the
straight
off kilter
time thing.
timing until like the next week. So, that's funny. I just thought of that. Also has Boron on it. Boron. Bodrain. Doom scrolling is the best new word for the feeling beating word. The swords beyond F words and meaning it's demeaning. Of all this talk of babies and God who faked it in the manger, who saved who was robbed. Of feeding the temples and starving our minds, keeping us angry and set and whining. Ignoring the truth is the American way. I'm trying to live through the end of the day. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Convenience store shopping on my wallet and stomach, and for years all my peers moved on with their lives. Get a house, get a spouse in no particular order. Scream, get divorced, get old, and get bitter. When I always thought that a chorus was cheating. Say it again and again and again. When they asked what I said, it could bear repeating. Just shut up and move on, move out and quit breeding. I don't hate you, I'm just hurt. I don't hate you, I just hurt. Terrible sense of the safety within. Pull the handle, eject, because none of us win. And on days like this, I won't even mind. I don't hate you, we're just two of a kind. Spinning around with the infinite sky, a dangerous flight from a dangerous guy. You've made your point, and your anger keeps winning, but violent ends come from violent living. And I don't think this one is wrapping up happy. Writing it quick, I'm keeping it true. I try to write my songs with positive endings, and I'm singing this one more for me than for you. I don't hate you, I just hurt. 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 Terrible sense of the safety without. Pull the strap tighter so no one gets out. And on days like this, I know it can't work. I don't hate you, but everything hurts. Written for the acoustic guitar project right at the beginning of COVID. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Suzanne, for bringing me part of that. Blah, I can't even talk after I play that song. It's just too many time shifts.
There's a lot of things in there. So I think we should do a Carole, an Amy, and a Carole.
So, since that was a high power, I'm going to go to a quiet, and then I'll end up with the one that we tried last night. So these are 2 of 4 new songs I wrote this past few weeks. And we were talking about the fog. I wrote one. I called it Fog, but then I didn't know if I should call it Clarity, because once the fog lifts.
I wish I could throw Georgetown down, but I can't.
So anyway, it'll tell me when it's ready. But right now, this one is called Silent Meditation, and this came from after all the souls lost. Just feeling to give a little honor to those folks. There wasn't much we could do. Let me tune. So do a little.
We want to thank you all for tuning in to Live from the Lair, here live from Baltimore,
as
Maryland.
April says, we tune because we care.
We do care. If you want to throw something in the tip bucket there, keep this going and get Carole Weiss back home. Otherwise, she's stuck here with us, and you know, she likes the cat, but I don't know. Anyways, she wants to get out of Baltimore at some point, so gas money's always good. PayPal.me/IllyAmy, Venmo at IllyAmy. Anything you can put in there is always very, very welcome. And thank you so much for people who have been so generous all over the past 3 years. PJ, I saw your note, and it means a lot. Thank you. But we're just so grateful that people keep listening. The numbers flux. We've got this wonderful, wonderful, tight little core of people that tune in, and then a lot of you come in for a week or two every couple months, and it's wonderful to see you when we do. And we live in magic times. For as rough and difficult as they are, it's amazing that we can reach out to you this way.
Yeah, I know we've got Canada and Scotland in the house.
What the hell?
Tonight.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. So cool.
But yeah, we do this every Wednesday night, 7 p.m. ET. I think next week is possibly just the two of us,
Yeah,
unless we
you
can
never
con
know.
somebody in. I don't even know.
Yeah.
And then the week after that, we got Sharif and Joey in the house, drums and keys. And then who knows what happens after that. I've asked Brooke Parkhurst to come down sometime. Banjo
Okay.
Irish whistle.
So, Tina Rush, she's still there?
She had to duck out.
Okay, I knew there was other things going on.
Well, we'll inform her she has to watch the replay.
Well, I had talked to her about maybe laying down some soprano tracks because she's such a crystal soprano. Okay, hey.
That's a terrible idea.
All right, you'll hear this. This will be fun. I am lost in my despair, yet glory at the sun. Weak enough to let you in, strong enough to run. And like a rose I wish to open, knowing petals fall away. Be still and sing a song to a lover, and dance on sun-graced rays. You abide in every dewdrop. I hear your laughter in gentle soaking rain. Hide and seek in traces of the sunbeam eon. Songbirds trill your name, and it's a silent meditation in sacred woodland, verdant space. Feel the moonlight tug, be still and discover the beauty of this place. And it's a silent meditation in sacred woodland, verdant space. Feel the moonlight tug, be still and discover the beauty of this place. Feel the moonlight tug, be still and discover the beauty of your place.
didn't want it. There were so many beautiful, moving things in there that I didn't think I would.
I saw you thinking about it. I saw that bow kept going. Whoop.
If we played it again, I'll probably play. No. Okay.
Yeah, it was a cool thing. It's like,
Next time.
oh, I know where I go in that. Oh, boy, I don't. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't resolve on the G.
What you think, Rob? So again, for local folks, let's do that. Yeah, you can see us on Friday at the Wheaton Legion.
The Ouija.
The Legion.
They don't call it that. Join us in the dirty Ouija. No, that's terrible.
That thing right there. We're gonna do a cover for our last song.
I spent my days with a woman unkind. She smoked all my stuff and drank all my wine.
Thank you for the wine.
I made up my mind to make a new start. I'm going to California with an aching in my heart. And someone told me there's a woman out there with love in her eyes and a flower in her hair. Took my chances on a big jet plane. Never let them tell you that they're all the same. The sea was red and the sky was gray. Wonder how tomorrow could ever follow today. The mountains and the canyons start to tremble and shake. The children of the sun begin to awaken. Alright. Seems like the wrath of the gods got a punch on the nose, and it started to flow. Our mind piece sinking. Throw me a line if I reach it in time. I'll meet you up there where the path runs straight and high. Find me a queen without a king. They say she plays guitar and cries and sings. Ride a white mare in the footsteps of dawn, trying to find a woman who's never, ever born. I'm standing on a hill in my mountain of dreams. I'm telling myself it's not as hard as it seems.
That's another one we get to do with Earhart,
Yeah.
right? With some
Yeah.
lute.
Yeah.
We got lute and mandolin on that.
Oh. When you came up to Nerva, how far is that from here to shoot across?
It was like 3 something.
That's it?
3.5. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is the place to be.
Yeah.
This is like,
We get up to the Boston and Connecticut a lot. My mom lives in Connecticut, but
Hey, Fortin,
yeah.
your wife found us the other night. Me and Heather were buying bread or something like that, and your wife came up and gave us that amazing thrill that is, excuse me, aren't you Rob from Iliani? And I'm like, yes, I am.
Everyone in the bakery is like, oh.
Everyone in the bakery was like, he must be famous. He's buying bread here. Yeah, I was like, get him an autograph. But it was really wonderful to meet your wife, and I am intrigued by all relationships where one person is this tall and the other person is this tall. So it was really cool to finally meet her because you've told lots of tales about her, and it was really cool. Anywho, that's neither here nor there. I'm glad to know you're out there.
No, just saying we often hit lots of traffic going up to once we hit Connecticut, and it's like between 2 and 8 p.m.
Man,
It's
when
like-
we first started touring, I had this dream that we would play the gig, pack up, and drive from there to the next town. And we would meet our friends on the doorstep who would let us crash with them. As they were going out to work, we'd sleep while they were away at work. They'd come home, we'd all go to the next show together. And, onward. And we would do all our traveling between like 1 o'clock in the morning and 7 o'clock in the morning. And I also had this dream that we would tour up north in the summer and down south in the winter. And what happens is we drive during rush hour, and we are often in Houston, Texas in August. And I don't understand how my life went this far off the rails. It seems extremely unfair. But I'm sure we will see you in Maine at some point in February. I'm going to aim for something more like August. But
July and October are the best months.
July and October. Okay. Bam.
August is what that with our humidity. I mean, it's obviously everything's changing, and so we're having humidity longer. Like I go, wait a minute, this isn't supposed to happen until the second week in August, and by the second week of August, it's like 101 heat index. That's ridiculous for us, right? So, but we'll keep. We'll be talking and saying, okay, what's happened? This is come up for the next 2 weeks. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we'll talk calendars. I have a gig coming up. April, which is it's lovely. It's just getting out of mud season.
Did you say mud season? You have a mud season? It's like what comes out of the sky? What happens during mud season?
Yeah, so it's just with a lot of rain, and of course we're not going to go off road or down roads where we have to worry about those things. But it is.
We were down in Georgia.
Maine is 90% rural.
Is it really? Yeah.
But-
We were down in Georgia a little while ago, and they had the great idea of like, let's go on the ATVs. And we're like, the AT what's? And they're like, put this helmet on. And we're like, the what? My hair. And there we are, like racing off in the mud tracks in rural Georgia. My hair is like
It was fun.
mud everywhere, chasing.
Yeah, we can go up to
Groundhogs.
the mountain for that. You'd love that. Yeah, October.
That's where
Lovely
they
in the
died.
mountains. Yeah.
Yeah. Worst place to go.
Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
that's an official invitation. Okay.
It is. It is. We'll
All right,
talk.
Well, we're gonna let Carole close out with the last song here.
All right, well, thank
and
you.
It's been a joy to have you.
It has
in
been a
the
pleasure to
Lair.
be here and a treat so many ways, so many levels. So check out Iliami, you guys, on the web. Check out all of what they're doing. They do a lot for the community, and I know that's going to come back around in many, many ways. So I would like to end with a new song that just happened, and it's called North Star, and would love you to join as well. I think songs are self-explanatory, so I'll just leave it. We understand what the North Star is all about, so I'll just say that. comes back around unexpectedly. Opens your eyes to a bigger view. You are never lost, just finding your way. Touch the inner core, find the real you. You've traveled so far, there's no need to stray. Your inner North Star is lighting the way, lighting your way. No wrong turns, only unexpected paths. Like a buried seed, the flower comes at last. Untold stories we have yet to share. Gathering together everywhere. We've traveled so far, there's no need to stray. Our inner North Star, lighting the way, lighting our way. I'm listening so hard, I can hear you whisper 100 miles away. My inner North Star is lighting my way, lighting my way. Life comes back around unexpectedly. Sweet. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Thank you.
Carole Wise, down from tropical Maine.
Iliami. You know what?
Rhymes with
That's
pain.
all the different culture stuff I've had. I'm so sorry. Yes.
No.
Iliami. I love you and I miss you. And Baltimore. Check them out.
Thank you so much for joining us in our little basement. We do this live from the Lair, 7 p.m. ET, Eastern Time, which I think is -4 GMT right now. I don't even know. Every Wednesday evening. And so thank you for tuning in, and we'll hope to see you again soon. Have a lovely evening.
Have a lovely.
Have a lovely
See
evening.
you
That's
next
a
week.
little heartfelt and normal ending for us.
No.
Get wise. Carole Wise. Music.com. What wise? Drop the beat up, what wise?